So, I guess I could do this next. Get my thermostat out. This is going to be my thermostat right here. It says 160. It says 160F 71C. So that's 160 degrees Fahrenheit for height, or 71 degrees Celsius. So that goes in here. And this goes over here. So this actually fits down in a little slot right there. And there's a gasket that goes there, and then this goes on that. So I can go ahead and put that on. Okay, I JB welded this thing, and I think it's dry enough so that I can pop the clamp off of it, and I think I can also pull this strap off of it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do that little part right there, but I could probably do that. That really wasn't much of an issue. This little part right here had a crack in it, but I could do that without it being clamped. The part that I wanted to do was up here. And what I'm going to do is right there where I had the vice grips, I'm going to put a little bit there, a little bit there. I'll do that little bit there. And I might want to, it might be good enough back there. I started to say I'd do that part there, but I think it might be fine just like it is. So I'll just mix up a little bit more JB weld, like I did a while ago, and we'll do that a little bit. I think that'll do. I'll probably get me a grinder later on and grind off that screwdriver to clean it up, but I think that will do for that. I was just thinking that I'm going to need a little clamp for the distributor. I saw one the other day. May have seen one in that box of bolts that Charles Dyer gave me. And it might be over here somewhere right in here. Well, I'll find that tomorrow. Oh yeah, looking good. See, there's a piece that goes right here. It clamps that down, and that needs to go down. And I'm not going to mess with that till I get all the pieces back in place there. Enjoy. Now I believe I made a video, or talked about on a video that I've made at some point, where I talked about the flywheel bolts, or flex plate bolts. If this is for an automatic and it's this little thin one, it's called the flex plate. If it's for a straight shift car, it's called a flywheel, and it's thicker. It's a lot thicker than this. So where it's thicker, it's important to have the right size bolt for it. Now the one on the right is slightly shorter than the one on the left. The one on the right is for a flex plate. The one on the left is for a flywheel. I put these flywheel bolts into that flex plate and put these big washers on here to make up for the difference. So what I'm doing now is taking them out and putting these in. these bolt heads are different sizes, and these ones here, I'll go ahead and take them out. I have a little bag here that just throw it away. That's something I want to say. Those are well, I mean, they're different. It's a different kind of bolt. For one thing, they're fine threaded. These particular ones have these multi-point notches on the back that fit the notches inside of this socket. These ones that are going back on there, I think, are probably 9/16. But what I'm going to do when I take them off is just slip them in this bag right here. And, oops, it's not a bag. Let's see, I thought I had a bag somewhere a while ago. And I will get one. Sometimes I put things like that in save these little butter dishes. Sometimes I'll just drop stuff like that in that, and then these would be something good to seal up later in a bag, set them aside, because at some point I'm going to be using a flywheel. Might use one in the Rambler. I don't know. I've been talking about with old Rusty Acres there, off and on, a year or so. We've got a T5 down there that I would not mind putting in the Rambler, but I could also, I don't know, who knows what I might do. I never know what I might do in the future. Now, these do have a little special washer, and that's just a different kind of lock washer. I have talked about putting a T5 5-speed in the Rambler, which would be an overdrive transmission, which would probably work just about right with the gear ratio I got. And I like shifting gears, but on the other hand, where I'm putting this new engine in this and converting it to power steering and everything, and since I don't have that one here, I'm thinking, well, I just move right along and do what I'm doing here, and then later on, if the time is right and everything, and I decide to make a change like that, I certainly can. I can hear it's raining outside. Good for grass. I planted some rye grass back a while ago, and the rain's doing a good job of watering it for me. That's an 11/16 right there. I said it was 9/16 a while ago, but I was wrong. There. Get rid of that. Another thing I wanted to do, kind of a quick little thing, is put a ground strap on this battery. On this engine stand. I was cranking it the other day and I had sparks jumping out over here, and I was thinking, well, it would be good to ground that better. Not sure what I got handy by that would work best to do that with. I could almost spin that around and use that on that engine mount right there, right on the bottom of that. So what this does here, it just grounds the motor to the engine stand, and that way the battery doesn't jump fire, because the battery is grounded to the engine stand also. So this way I should be able to turn the motor over without it jumping fire. We'll see. We'll see if that works.